going on, Dirty Whiskers? We are out here in the kayak today. As always, my name is Steven. I'm going to go upstream a little ways. At the beginning, caught a few small bluegill. I'm going to use them as some live bait as we work our way down. Some, if they die, I'll cut them in half and throw them out. But we're going to fish a lot of structure along the way, every tree we find down, until nighttime. While we're, got bait soaking, I'm going to try to catch some more bluegill, so at least some bigger ones, because the ones I got are pretty small. We're going to try to catch some more, because later in the night, as it's starting to get dark, we're going to put out some bigger pieces and see if we can hook into a flathead. There are quite a few flatheads in this river. I've caught a few, not many, but hopefully today, with all this structure we're going to be fishing, we can find a couple and a bunch of channels. There are apparently a million gar in the water. You're attached to my chest, otherwise I would show you right now. But yeah, there's like a million gar over here in the shallow, so we're going to avoid that. So we're gonna go down probably another 15-20 minutes and just let the current bring us back. This kayak is the Old Town kayak 106, the Minn Kota 106. This one's my wife's. I just recently sold mine. I went ahead and bought the Fluxjet kayak. It won't be here for a couple more months, 3 or 4 months. That's how far back ordered it is. I wanted it because it didn't have a prop underneath, and a lot of the smaller creeks and rivers that I'm in, I find so many trees with the propeller, and I got tired of that, so I sold it. I'm going to get the Fluxjet. Once it comes in, I'm going to throw my fish finder on it, a couple extra rod holders, and hopefully, from the videos and people that have already gotten them, it does run pretty smooth. It does run pretty nice. Let me back up on this real quick. I did order some new rods that came in. I got me the Hog Seeker from Whisker Seeker. I really like the FMJs that I got from them. They have been fantastic. So I went ahead and got these. They come with the reel. They're a combo. They are very, very orange. I didn't realize they were going to be that bright orange, but hey, it's not bad. Make it easier at night to see them, especially when I have the black light on them. But yeah, so I'm going to cruise up here, and then I'll turn, find some structure, and then we're going to bait up and do some fishing. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Alrighty, so we're just going to run with a sliding sinker. Got a little 4-ounce on there, barrel swivel, 30-pound leader, 5/0 double circle hook. And if I can get a hold of him, he'll be the first little guy. We're gonna put him out. He's probably the smallest one. We're gonna hook through his nose because he's so small. I lose a lot more when I hook through the back. Oh, let's see if I can get turned here for you. And we're going to be casting right over there. Right there. We'll let him sit and fight for a bit. The other rod, I have a little bit smaller hook. It's a 3/0. I'm going to go ahead and just put a worm on this. And I'm going to put it out near the middle. Just see if we can get anything out of there. In the deeper water, try to locate these. We had a cold snap the other day, so where these catfish are right now, I do not know, but we are going to track them down. We're going to look for the root wads and the down trees, big boulders, anything that we can find. But we're going to sit in each spot about 20-25 minutes, and then we'll move down to the next one. Oh man, this camera's facing low. I need to get this thing adjusted. But yeah, we're gonna get all that adjusted. I'm just using some night crawlers, Canadian night crawlers, local Walmart. Always got them. But we'll see in a bit after I get this other rod out, and if we get anything. Oh, shoot. Looks like we got something on here. I was just pulling it in because I was gonna move. Oh, we got a bass that decided to choke a whole sunfish. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be fun to get at. Yeah. So yeah. Caught a bass. He decided to choke it fully. So I gotta figure out how to get this out of his mouth, because there is a whole sunfish in there. Oh, I gotta get my pliers and stuff. Let's hope I brought my pliers. I did. Good. Alright. I'm going to try to get him back in the water. Alright, this is going to be our next spot right here. I'm going to put the live bluegill over here, straight out in front of me, and I'm going to put a worm just a little to the left of it. See how much brush I can avoid. It's definitely a little deeper than what we have been fishing, so that's good. We know we got some depth here. So we're gonna let him soak. I'm gonna get a worm on here, get it out. I wouldn't mind catching a drum so I can cut it up for bait, but I have not caught one. I did get a couple more bluegill while floating to the next spot. I just cut the motor and floated the edge, kept a worm just bouncing on the bottom, and got a couple bluegills that way. There are a lot of really small ones in here, but we will make do with what we got. Worst comes to worst, I'll catch a few more and then just cut their tails off, let them bleed, and put that out there because they're small enough. Any channel cat could probably get a hold of one or two. Let that go down right there. We're gonna sit here for a little while. I know there is a bigger brush pile further down the way. We're gonna wait a little longer for dark for hitting that one. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna sit here and see if we get a bite. Oh, there. Oh. Oh. I don't know if it's still there or not. Nope. Oh. Nope, he's not there no more. And I'm stuck. Alright. Well, that's a bummer. That was a good little hit. Well, guess I'm gonna go try to retrieve that out of whatever log it's in. So I'm gonna slide down a little further. I'm gonna move my baits a little further down and see if we can get into another bite. No, come on. Take it down. Take it down. Keep it down. Oh. Chances are that was a gar. Let's take a look at the bait. If he didn't rip it off. He did not rip it off. I don't see any gar marks on it. But he did not get it. Or he did not get the hook, so it may have been a smaller cat just on the end of the bait. get it back out there and wait for another hit. All right, I don't know how much of this you can see. It is getting a little dim, but straight ahead is a nice big big old pile of trees that are down almost right in the middle, close to the middle. So I'm gonna put on a live bluegill on the bigger hook, and I'm gonna take this headpiece off, get rid of it. But I'm going to throw a live bait out there and a cut bait out there. Live bait will hopefully land closer to all the root wads over there. Give me one of these little bit bigger bluegill. Oh no, stop. He almost made it out. He was about to survive. Help if I didn't drop the hook. So I'm gonna get him attached, get him sent out. Right through the bottom lip, through the nose. Keep him nice and secure. And they're having a blast up there. Let's get that out. I forgot to lift my pedal, so the current moved me because I didn't lift my pedal or my steering column here. Let's get that out of the water because the current pushes it. I've got an anchor out back that I have dropped. So make sure that line's tight. He's sitting good. I'm going to get another bait out, get it cut up, and get it tossed out over in that general direction. Oh, let's see what the worm got us. Worm got us another little sunfish. Actually, he ain't little. He's big. Well, bigger than the ones I have been catching. So we're gonna put him in the bucket and use him tonight as live bait. Get that out of the way. The one live bait on the left rod has been moving quite a bit, so I wonder if there's a predator fish swimming around him, or he's just deciding to move a lot. Get him in the bucket. Put another worm on, get it back out there, and see if we can catch something other than sunfish and bass. Hopefully. Hopefully we get into a catfish or two, because I might have to move what my channel's for. Call it the Sunfish Bonanza or something. But I'm gonna get another worm on, get it out, and keep an eye on these two poles. Well, something's hitting the live bait. Not sure what it is. It hasn't taken the rod down yet. And there it just did. Oh, my drag. Yep, there we go. Get that out of the way. Oh, let's see what we got here. Trying to swim straight into my other line. That is a gar, not. That was a big gar. Did he kill my live bait? Yes, he did. Ah. Well, time to turn you into cut bait and get another live. Ah, that was unfortunate. I thought we had a flathead there for a second, but well, I'm gonna get another live bait out, get it back out over probably at the edge towards the center of the river, and see if we can get something else besides a gar. So we'll be back in a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Probably a gar. He let go. I'm gonna probably move spots if all the gar are here. Let's take a look at this bait. Yep, that was a gar. These things, if there's one fish I could get rid of from the waterways, it would be gar. They like cut bait and everything else, just like channels and blues. Always seem to be run into them. We'll stay here for a little bit longer. If I get another gar, I'm definitely going to move further up, closer to the bridge. There's some more boulders up there, and it's a little deeper than what it is back here. So I'll keep you all posted. All right, do we have another gar bite or what? It's fighting like a gar. Yeah, it's pulling like a gar. Yeah. All right. We are going to relocate because I don't want to sit here and play with gar all night. So we're going to move. Hopefully they don't follow us. Whatever it is, it's big. It's gonna be the first cat on this rod. And my anchor came loose. That's not cool. Oh, yeah. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, give me that lip. Oh, that's what we were looking for. There it is. Almost got my bait. We got a flathead. Nice little guy. He's got some good colors on him. One thing I like about flatheads, they have some really cool colors. Hopefully you can see that. I only have one camera, so it's a little difficult to do. So here he is. Nice little flathead. We're gonna get him back. I'm gonna snap a couple, get a picture or two real quick. Alrighty, and he's going back. Yeah. Not bad. I would take a few more of those if they want to bite. Might have to move my my live bait over a little bit because he was in the deeper section I have the live bait a little bit closer to the bigger rocks. And that cut bait I just put out there has been not even 5 minutes from when I got to this spot and put it in. So we're gonna put it right back out there. See if anything else is out there that wants to play. But that felt good. That felt good. It's been that cold spell we had put a lot of these fish into sleep mode, or real deep water mode, and not wanting to come out and play. Let's get that right out there. See if we can get something on that live bait too. All right. I'll be back hopefully in a few more minutes with another catfish, but it's been a long while and finally hooked into a flathead. Alrighty, well, we haven't had a hit for a little while, so I'm gonna reel everything in. Let this car go by. I'm gonna go ahead and reel everything in, get back to the shore, get everything packed up, and head home for the night. You know, some nights you get a lot of cats, some nights you don't. Hey, I'm just glad, you know, we got one flathead, which is, you know, one of my favorites to catch. They're a fun one. Thought I was gonna have another one. It was a nice slow takedown, which typically that's normally how flatheads hit, but he ripped the bait off. If it was a flathead, if not, it may have been a gar. But the live bait was not working tonight. It was all about the cut bait. And yeah, sometimes it's just that. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you get none, and sometimes you get stuck when you want to leave. All right, well, I'm gonna go retrieve this. You all have a good night or day whenever you're watching this. Until next time, y'all.